Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I've got another equipment review for you guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Element Fitness wooden rocker board. I absolutely love this piece of equipment, and in terms of the features, it's made from wood. It has a 20-inch by 20-inch cork surface. It comes with a 12-degree tilt, and in terms of the uses, it's going to be great to use as a rehabilitational tool. It's also going to be terrific for training balance and proprioception, and if you have any type of knee or ankle instability, it's going to be great for strengthening the knee and ankle. Me personally, I love using it as a lower body assessment tool. And now we're going to get into the pros and cons, but first, real quick, like the video and comment down in the comment section, as it would really help me out and help out with the algorithm. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content. Now let's get into the pros and cons. The number one pro is that this is going to be very, very cost effective. The one that I have, it costs $39.99 plus HST in Canada where I live, came out to $45.19. It's going to be a terrific rehabilitational tool. Me personally, if you are going to be using it, I love using it as a lower body assessment to see what exactly needs to be addressed. But if you're not using it for assessment purposes, you could use it to do things like Poliquin step-ups, heel elevated goblet squats. It's going to be absolutely terrific for those types of activities. It's also going to be terrific for balance training, so if you do have issues with balance or proprioception, training those specific areas is going to be absolutely amazing. And with regard to balance training, we have two different types of reflexes. We have righting reflexes and tilting reflexes. Righting reflexes, if you partake in a sport where you are on solid surface and the ground below you does not move, that is your righting reflexes. So when you play sports like football, soccer, hockey, baseball, any of the major sports, you're going to be using your righting reflexes, whereas your tilting reflexes, those are sports that require you to change your reflexes based off of the ground below you moving. So if you are doing something like skateboarding, if you're doing something like skiing, snowboarding, or something like surfing, you're going to be using your tilting reflexes. So for those sports specifically, a rocker board would be a terrific way to use it to end up enhancing your tilting reflexes. And then if you are interested in doing things like squats, but you're unable to do squats, this is going to be a great way to regress the squat pattern. And I actually have a video on how exactly you can improve your squat. I have several videos, and I'll include a link right up over here to one of the heel elevated goblet squat tutorials. But another great thing is if you don't have an issue with squatting and you just want to use it to, let's say, increase your quad activation, doing it on an incline board is going to be terrific for that, because when you use an incline board, you're going to be able to get more flexion in the knees. And because you can get more flexion in the knees, that means you're going to be able to get greater range of motion in the knees, which means you're going to get greater recruitment of the quadricep group. Another thing, it can be used as a calf stretcher as well. So if you're using it with your heel at the lower part of the incline portion, then your toes at the higher end, you could use it as a calf stretching tool. And then another great thing about this is it's going to require minimal space. You could just tuck it away in a corner. It's going to be out of sight, out of mind. It does couple with a couple of cons. The number one con is that the angle of inclination is going to be quite low. As I said, this is only going to have a 12-degree tilt. So if you did want something a little bit higher, something like a slant board that I'm going to be reviewing in a couple of weeks would be preferable. And it is going to have minimal uses. Aside from doing lower body assessments and squatting and things like that, if you really wanted to, you could also get creative with it and use it to do push-ups if you have limited extension in your wrist. But generally, the uses are going to be quite limited. So in terms of who could benefit from it, if you are a physiotherapist or strength coach, absolutely I'd recommend getting a rocker board. If you have weak knees, then this would be terrific, and doing something like a Poliquin step-up would be a great idea. If you have poor wrist mobility, this would be great for doing things like push-ups. If you have poor squat biomechanics, doing something like a heel elevated goblet squat and using this particular piece of equipment to do that exercise would be great. Or if you have poor balance and proprioception, then it would be terrific investment. In terms of who won't be able to benefit from it, if you are looking for a piece of equipment that is going to be very, very versatile, then I wouldn't really recommend this. There are better pieces of equipment that you could spend your money on, but overall, I personally love it. I love using it for my lower body assessments, and whenever I do a structural balance assessment, this is one of my go-to pieces of assessment tools. So overall, I absolutely love it. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask your questions down in the comment section so I can help you guys out. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to keep making these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, as I'm going to be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.